Luke, you've had an interesting winter in Sri Lanka. Tell us about that first.
I mean, it was a fantastic experience. I mean, unbelievable opportunity to go out there and experience the cricket and the way of life out there as well. We all played first-class cricket out there as overseas players, and just to become accustomed to the way they go about their cricket, you know, the amount of spin, the surfaces, the heat, you know, all the things that the Test boys are having to go through now. And for us to have that first-hand experience in the subcontinent is just really valuable, really.
Was playing against a lot of spin, a lot of different types of spin, one of the main reasons for you, obviously one of the main things you wanted to get out of the trip? Yeah,
definitely, I think so. Obviously, historically, England have struggled out in the subcontinent, so the idea was, this potential England performance programme was to go out there and sort of get used to those sort of conditions and you know, everything that goes with it, and I think it was very successful in sort of preparing us possibly in the future for any sort of future tours out there.
With England then, I suppose you're on the first rung of the ladder now with selection for the performance squad. The next thing might be the Lions. Is that how you look at it?
That's obviously the route up, but I'm just going to try and focus on my scoring runs for Sussex, getting in the team in all formats for Sussex especially, and just looking to press on in the county championship, and then hopefully results will speak for themselves, and then everything else will come as part of that.
Looking back on last year, you started so well in the championship, didn't you? You got 300s. The form tailed off a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that was perhaps inevitable because it was your first full season.
Yeah, I was very frustrated. You know, I found a good game plan and it worked, and I was scoring well and sort of on top of the world, and sort of got caught up with a few technical things, and that sort of slowly sort of spiralled downwards, and you know, a few run of low scores, and then you're over-analysing rather than just playing my natural game. But hopefully the experience of that will hold me in good stead for this year, and I won't have that downward spiral. In fact, just keep going strong.
You're in the one-day kit. Is that obviously you want to play a lot more limited overs cricket this year as well, don't you?
Definitely. That's one of my big aims for this year. I mean, to play championship cricket is, I'd say, still the pinnacle for me, and the route into Test cricket. But you know, I really want to get in the mix with the 2020 and the one-day stuff, without a doubt.
Looking around at the squad for the season, how do you think Sussex is going to do?
I think we're going to fare really well. I think, you know, there's been a lot of change over the last few years, and we're quite a settled squad now since last year. And, you know, people are really coming into their own, seeing bowlers and batsmen, so young players coming through and experienced players still doing their thing. So hopefully the combination of all of it will hold us in good stead.